Hey Alan, sorry, I have to go grab some water. Oh, it's my head. Badly. But yeah, how are things, man? Hold on, wait, is that? Hold on. There we go. Uh, okay. Ah, nice. 1 second. Let us do. Uh, back to working. My. Give it a couple of moments so that post the notifications. Oh, there is a message from a person that I need to read. To close the vote. Oh, 29th June. So the tie break is okay. Chico and you have different major options. Hey Zed, how you doing? It looks like you guys agreed on the minor stuff. We just have the major. So, I assume that you're going to weigh in to tiebreak for that one, but actually, let's go with this. Hey, Zed. Just since Zed is an independent actor right now. Um, I need some help tie-breaking a few votes. For the major votes, Tree and Chico both did very separate votes. Oh wait, no, hold on. There is a standard procedure for this. Kind of. Kind of. Okay, so we'll sort the fifth out later, but we do need a tiebreak. We've got this option from Alan, See the Tree, who wants to make sort of a robotic giant octopus creature um to act as a defensive boundary, say act as a defensive construct for the valley. And it is like it's supposed to be like this thing that like secretes horrific poisons into the surroundings to act, say, to fight off the invaders from the Orchid Court slash from the foreign nations. Um, then Chico has not specified which is first and which is fifth. So if either of these options are to your liking, which is either spend more time working on the cloud armor for Takami, or develop some naval mines in order to like fight against ships coming into the coming up the Sumi River or down the Sumi River or whatever. Um those are also options. What do you want to go with for the tiebreak? I'll send you the link so you can take a look at the thingamajig. Well, these are more like naval defenses, mines, and stuff. So yeah, which one would you like to go with? I should add a dice bot. Mecha Octopus. Sounds good. Next is that. Next, write him needs to win by. I'm gonna make an adjustment. A/N. Yes, the 2 is intentional. It's basically saying newer vote is more relevant, even if it ties. Spoiler. 9.1. Nope. Usually I'll add a note that's like this, which is b a slash n slash b. Thank you. Call me Z for the tie break from Twitch. Hey. So yeah. Okay, so let's get let's get an inventory. Artifice. Artist and craftsmanship both. Yes, we are doing octopus. Okay, we've got a solid goal. We've got a proper leader. Yep, we get all three of the large project teams. So we get all three instances of group project triggering this time. Uh, um, you know what? I'm gonna start making it. So should I make it a thing that you need to call the editor more? Maybe. I'll keep thinking about that for the future, though. Not yet. Not yet. Uh, huh? No one's, no one has, what do you call it, questioned it. And I leave notes like this that basically say, okay, this is where it came from. It was Hana. Toxic obsession. Oh, how does it go? This is gonna be pretty damn difficult. Large scale project. It's tempted to say it's in the 6,000 range. Let's do 6,400. Difficulty is 6,400, and we're gonna say that the progress requirement is 8 because octopus. Well, technically it isn't an octopus, but technically it isn't an octopus. It was inspired by a crown of thorns. So actually, how many arms does a crown of thorns have? How many arms? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 16? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13, 14, 15, 16. Yeah, it is 16. Yeah, I think 64, 8 are good. Yeah. Hmm. Progress 0 to 1 of 8. Okay. What kind of spells? Is there like a more nuanced like depth to the magic, or is it just like generic spell casting? Okay. Okay. With the AFS series. Oh. So you continue to upgrade your and yes, is often good. There is one thing that has been particularly okay. There's one thing that is often. The memory that attack the attack with your focus on construct to provide the core of the fighting force of the forces for your clan. Um, believe that one that construct model of the creature would be an incredible addition to your forces. Hey John, how you doing? Been a while. Indeed. How's it been going? Uh, um, uh, uh, he bringing Akana on to assist with the project is almost essential. While able to call upon some of the properties of the beast through your mystical mimicry, if you are able to, you know for a fact that she would be able to do a far better job. Uh, uh, mm, uh, mm, Indeed. As you begin to describe, describe the situation, she starts. She starts to put together several concepts. Several so it starts to put together some ideas that she can start to use to replicate the full capability of the creature. We can use as the basis for recreating the strange properties of the strange properties of the poison that seems to be able to set water on fire through a process that you don't seem to be able to. Uh, uh, mm, uh, uh, mm, indeed. Even that, even, uh, even Akana seems to struggle, with, that aspect. While she is aware of certain, uh, certain, substances are said be able to, uh, burn despite water. These usually, these are usually limited to various oils. Mm. Mm. Yay! Yep. As soon as I finish the. Yep. Uh, 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 Usually that would be like upgrades and consumables versus and a variety of enemies, right? So you have damage types. Usually you do it like a two-layer thing where you have like a melee character, a caster character, a ranged character. Yeah, so what you would do is you try and add variety where you can. And also decision making, right? At least this is the way I find things interesting. So if you think about turn-based games like Slay the Spire and stuff, part of the interest comes from the fact that the game is like forcing you to make choices. It is you've got your person there. You've got your person there. You've got like a set of options that you need to decide between, and yeah. Uh, uh, mm, yeah, tactical RPG, then having like consumables like ammo for different things or like items that you have to use makes a lot of sense. Uh, mm, uh, 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 Oven. Simply burn atop the water. The creature's capability to burn water itself is something unparalleled. But, incomparable. Unrelated to the elders' knowledge. Although that in turn is something that she is quite replicate. She gets to work almost immediately, experimenting various oil-based oil-based toxic substances. Searching out those that have strange reactions to suit the complex, the strange capabilities of the beast. So to suit a replication of the origin. Even as Akana, even as Elder Akana gets to work on the present, the large projects team is once again, and you start breaking down. Um, mm, Start breaking down the gargantuan creation into different parts to assign to the various members of the various groups. Establishing the uh, uh, yes. Establish, establishing the task for huh? That are going to take on. The tier plan and yes, and solid seems to assist the process. I mean, what is it like? A bucket of milk would be what, like 1,000 liters of milk? So makes sense. Do you think they think that you are? Do you think that the villagers think you are lactose intolerant, and they're just sort of vacating the blast zone? Um, Forming the as do the stories that you tell the creature that you are creating of of with these various workers are quite excited by the and immediately give their all towards getting this thing done as soon as is feasibly possible. Unfortunately, the sheer scale of this project, puppet, larger than some of your flying ships, is still monumental. Still makes this monumental undertaking, and one that even without you can only make so much headway. Yep. You have to remember the thing that you're replicating is a kraken starfish, kind of. So this is what inspired the beast that you are replicating. But think of it more as like a mix between this and so think of it as like a mix between this and this. So it doesn't really look very much like an octopus. There's no like central body. There's just tentacles and poison and wanting to eat you. Mainly by digesting you alive and slurping up the juices that remain. Even as dozens of these sub-tentacles are burned up, you know that this will be a task requiring hundreds, if not thousands. The enemy said, actually, let me check if you do notice this. I mean, I believe it was just called the Sea Beast. So. Oh, you did see it. Cool. Flash of lightning. Say one of your scouts spot something in the distance. An enormous lumbering creature, making its way through the mountain. A single figure, an enormous serpentine. Actually, what do you do? Lumbering. Enormous. creature. Almost say like a cliff with long gangly legs, akin to a crab or spider, moving across the mountains, with unnatural, um, the the now unmistakable forms of the form of one of the foreign mages nestled in among the spikes. Um, despite the muddy, the soft ground and constant deluge of water flowing through, flowing through the passes, the streams and flowing along the mountain side. Creatures do not say the thing doesn't seem to be affected in no, the footprints your worm puppet saw were like humanoid, like human scale. If you want to know the scale of this thing, let me get a picture. Okay, let's see if I can get the image here. Hold on. I'm just getting the image ready for you. Crab. Actually, is this the correct crab? I'm going to just say it should have more legs. Total 10, including the claws. So a gift sub is when you buy a gift sub is when you buy a subscription on Twitch. Yeah, on Twitch. The normal subscription, like the YouTube subscription on Twitch, is called a follow. That means you get notifications when I go live, yada 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 yada. A subscription on Twitch is a paid service, which means that I get some money, you don't get ads, and then there are sub benefits on a streamer by streamer basis. I do not recommend doing that just yet. While I technically can earn, it's like I think I can technically earn money from subscriptions. I do not believe that is relevant, so please do not attempt to do this. The least by the difficult terrain as it progresses toward upon discovering that your scouts were also able to detect full enemy move progressing under the cover of the storm, frequently taking sips from bottles of some sort, which appear to allow them the ability to tread upon the surface of the near liquid mud that now lines the toxic. Yeah, don't worry about it, man. Okay. That was pretty good. I only had like one serious spelling mistake. You have the full column. Now that you know where to look, seems to have three of the spidery beasts, escorting the various infantry forces, and transporting large supplies on their backs. Unfortunately, they seem to be making good time. They are almost upon you. Open voting. Oh yeah, hold on. Next, that one, and then tie break. Yes, Zed broke the tie break for the first, but we will need a tie break for the Fifth. This will remain open until then. Oh, hold on. The cloud armor is both of them, right? Oh, okay. So fifth doesn't need a tiebreak. Yeah, the fifth is the same. It's just that because you specified the specific action to do it in, and he didn't, that caused a hiccup. In the vote count. Okay, there we go. Good night, everyone.